If South Africans were lazy, just remember the buildings wouldn't look the way they do, the roads wouldn't look the way they do. At the end of the day, they are lazy on the hard work of their grandfathers and great grandfathers, you motherfuckers.
I think growing up as South Africans, we were so accustomed to overextending ourselves to guests and, visitors. Like, we've always known that if a visitor is coming, you must offer them something to drink, or maybe like there are certain snacks or sweets or drinks that you can't touch because they're for visitors, or how they'd sacrifice your plate to give a visitor, or how when you invite friends over, your mom is now so nice, but she was just moody now. Your friends are like, yo, your mom is so sweet. That time you're thinking, this can't be the same mother that's raising me that you're saying is sweet. Do you understand? Things like that. We've always been a people that overextend themselves for visitors and guests. And I see it affecting us now, because when you look at the South Africans that are so empathetic to the things that are happening, they're so used to overextending themselves to guests and visitors that they don't even see when it's starting to affect them. Because why would you give a guest a plate knowing that your child won't have a plate to eat now because you gave their food away because it's a guest? Do you understand? Like, there was always a need to always give guests something at the expense of the household. Maybe it was snacks for someone's birthday. Now they're being used to give guests something to eat or drink. Do you understand? And I understand it's a common culture, especially in black families, to always cater to your guests and everything. And this is what's happening, basically. South Africans are so used to overextending themselves, they don't even see when it's starting to affect them. First, it was digital nomads, right? In Cape Town, they're increasing inflation. They're affecting us economically because they're earning their money in euros and dollars, and they can afford accommodation down there. But, I won't get into that. Then there's overcrowding, illegal immigration, limited access to healthcare, limited access to education. And then when the South Africans are speaking out because their government is not doing anything about this, they are being painted as the villains. How? Because the real villains here are the South African government and the people who are coming to South Africa as digital nomads and as illegal immigrants, taking advantage of the fact that we have an incompetent government. So why are the South Africans that are being affected by these things being painted as the villains? I hate this propaganda. They are not the problem. And this is the thing. There's still South Africans that think this is okay. Guys, it's okay to not overextend yourself. It's okay to be welcoming to guests, but do not overextend yourself to a point where you are now getting affected.